is a igniter. You got to turn this for your oven to the flame symbol, push it in, and crank this button. Look way down there, and tell me if you see a spark.
Yep.
Did the pilot light and stay lit?
No.
So you got to keep doing this. It takes two people. Let me know when that pilot light lights and stays lit. What I'm doing is getting all the air out of the system, I think.
She doesn't want to crank.
She's just being difficult. You know, I may not have had it in the right position. Nothing yet?
No.
You see a spark?
Oh, there is.
Okay.
No,
So once it lights, you hold this button in for 30 more seconds. And what that's doing is getting all the gas to where it needs to be and clearing all the air out of the system.
got it.
Then you can release it and the pilot stays lit. You see it?
Yes.
Then you can turn it and there's your flame. It's going to take a second because there's a bunch of air in there. But there it is, okay? And you can adjust the temperature from up here. Now, until you mess with the gas outside, it's going to light every time now. Push it in, hit your igniter, and it's lit. Then you can turn it on, okay?
Got it.
Because it's primed. But once you go messing with those bottles, you're going to get air in the system.
Got it.
And you're going to have to do that whole process again to light it, okay?
Got it.
So you see when I turn it off, there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Got it.
Once this is cool to the touch, you can fold that down. It's glass, not Pyrex. Don't cook on it. This is a cutting board. It comes off. Attaches to the metal there and you can cut your food. It goes back and attaches to magnets on the wall. You have a light. This is your fan. There it is. It takes a second. Alright. You got a microwave. That's a microwave. That's a microwave. Any questions with that?
No, microwave.
There it is. Cancel. It works. Right here you have a lock for your refrigerator so the doors don't open. Can also be used when you got it in storage as a lock to keep the doors open so that it doesn't get moldy.
Got it.
Okay? This refrigerator does not run on gas at all. It's all electric. It's got a built-in inverter. It works when it's running off the battery. It works off solar or whatever. And it'll work off shore power. The only way to shut this fridge off completely is hold this button that says set for like 15 seconds. You'll see the light go off in there and that's turning the refrigerator off, okay? Come on. Come on, sometimes they take longer, but it's supposed to be 15 seconds. There it is, it's off. To get it back
Careful.
on, you hold it down for like 13 seconds, okay?
Got
And
it.
it'll come back on. I'm gonna leave it off, okay?
Okay.
Right in here, you got a bunch of delusions on how stuff works, including exactly how this refrigerator works, okay?
Okay.
That's just the light because I had the door open too long.
Pantry.
Lock it. This is a bathroom, or a pantry, or liquor cabinet, whatever you want to call it. Liquor cabinet. It's a pantry. Not bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, down here, breakers, fuses. Simple as that.
Got
12 volt house side. Okay, the 110, 130 kind of thing. Fuses are automotive fuses. There's lights next to each of them. If you see a light right here,
That means the fuse is
that
out.
fuse is blown. It's going to correspond to what fuse is blown. Okay?
Got it.
You can disconnect the solar and also disconnect everything on the camper by doing this, as long as you're not plugged in. That's what you do when you put it in storage for like 6 months. Then you disconnect it, and when you plug it back in, or when you pick it up again, turn it like that. It turns the battery back on, turns your solar back on. Okay?
Got it.
It's a battery disconnect. There's your bathroom right here. Go in there and tell me if you got any questions.
No.
Have you ever used an RV toilet?
No.
open it up. It's got directions on it, but step on that pedal that's on the front of the toilet. That's the water. You hear the pump kicking on.
Yeah.
And then when you're done flushing, now step on it like halfway a little bit without opening that valve that's on the bottom. And you just fill it up for the next person because they may not have the time to put the water in the tank. So now it looks more like a regular toilet, doesn't it?
Got it.
Okay.
So it's never gonna have water in there unless you put water.
Unless you put water in it. Okay, and I always say put water in it, especially if you've got poop in the tank because it keeps the smell in. There's a ring down there. You see that black ring?
Mm-hmm.
When you go to winterize, you're going to get pink in there eventually. But drain everything, get some Vaseline, put some gloves on, and coat that rubber with Vaseline. So if that Vaseline, or if the pink, the antifreeze drains through there on accident, then that rubber seal is not going to dry rot during the 6 months you got it in storage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's going to look funky, but it's not going to hurt. It's just Vaseline. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Okay. To clean this, you got all kinds of products you can clean these with. Little pods and stuff. There's what looks like a hole right there down at the bottom between the tub and the wall. Do not caulk any of that because there's a lip under there against the wall. The wall behind here is a membrane, a rubber membrane, and it's separated from the wall a little bit. So if moisture gets trapped in there, it's got to have a way to come out. And that's what that hole down there is for. Okay?
Okay.
This is a fan. This is how you open it right here. That is not a fart fan. Do not use it when you've got the toilet open because all you're doing is pulling germs out of the toilet into your face.
Got it.
What this fan was designed for was to use when you're taking a shower, to pull the steam out of the camper so it doesn't get stuck in the wall.
Got it.
Okay? To turn it off, it's 4 speeds, but turn it off. Just hit that once and it shuts it off. And then close it when you're going down the road. Okay? And that locks it.
Okay.
Here you have, this is just a bottle of stuff for your toilet cleaner treatment. You got push button lights here, as well as probably a switch in here somewhere. Yeah. Adult medicine cabinet. And the reason I call that is because Jack, Jim, and all his friends fit in there.
Oh, really?
It's the adult medicine cabinet. All right, I'm just messing around. Any questions?
No.
You don't need to get into that panel there. That's just plumbing for the bathtub. Right there.
Okay.
Okay? We can shut that light off. We can kind of wrap this up so you can bring it up front.
Yep.
I know I'm trying as fast as I can, but I want you to get everything you can from this. Alright, I was looking to see, these do not appear. Yeah, they do. So, if you got toddlers or somebody's not potty trained, you can take this and stick plastic under it.
Okay.
Wives always ask what size sheets fit this, if she's going to listen to this. Sleeping bags fit this. You don't buy sheets for it. It's a camper. Teach them to camp. Kids love sleeping bags for presents or something, and they'll remember it forever. You have lights on both of them. USB power thing there. You got a window there too.
Okay.
Curtain. There's your light here. There's nothing under there but that's storage from outside. This comes out for the kid up top. Just always make sure it's back in. Right here is your CO2 LP detector. That'll alert you if somebody's left the gas on. It's also going to alert you if the gas is coming back into the camper from the exhaust for CO2. This is your furnace, or your AC, your thermostat. Just like at a house. First one is cool, the next one is heat, the next one is off. We're going to go ahead and bring her on cool high, cool low auto, cool high auto. We'll do the right thing and bring her down to 51 degrees. That should kick on in a second. There's your AC. These are dumps that lets the cold air come right here When you close these, it forces it all to your vents right here, okay?
Got it.
During the summertime, take it and when you're closing down the camper, open these, shut everything off, put your camper, this at the lowest setting you can for the AC, get it as cold as you can. Go outside and unplug the camper. This unplugs. When you unplug the camper, this shuts off.
Okay.
As soon as you plug back in, this will kick back on. So when you're outside screwing around, setting up camp, the camper's cooling it before you come inside. Okay? Because it'll kick right back on. So when you first get there, before you even get it level, get your cord out and plug this thing in. It'll start cooling it. Okay?
Got it.
That way you're not walking into a camper that's 120 degrees.
That's true.
Okay?
All right.
And your heater is also on here. Do you want me to run that or are you good with that?
No, I got it.
So I'm just going to go to off. And that'll shut off in a second. Push button lights, zebra blinds. Pull this up, pull the legs out, drops down, sits right here. Slide all the things. Do you want me to show you?
No.
You understand?
No. You pull it up.
Pull the legs out, set it on the things, make a bed.
Yeah.
This is a bed.
Yeah.
You know how that works?
Yeah, he showed me that.
Push button lights, your fireplace. Didn't do that. This is, did he show you that? You have the temperature. This is electric.
Yeah, it actually works, right?
Yeah, it does. It does pump heat. You can, and you start to feel the heat right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off before it starts setting smoke detectors off and stuff because it's burning off the original. You know what I mean?
Fumes and stuff like that.
So, with that, you got directions there. You're gonna get your suit wet.
Oh.
Anyway, that's from running the sink. If you're camping during the winter, superheat the camper with your furnace. That runs on gas. Leave this on the whole time, and then shut your furnace off. So you're not using your gas. You're plugged in. You want to use electricity. You don't want to use your gas.
Yeah.
So conserve your gas, and
Keep everything
this will
nice
keep
and
it
warm.
warm. It'll keep it for a while, like
Okay.
24 hours. Okay. Let's go. It'll keep it comfortable. Push button lights here on both sides. USB's power. USB power. That thing there is an option. You don't want it. It's just a little flashlight / Bluetooth speaker that fits in that little charging thing.
Okay.
Costs like $200.
Oh.
It's an option. You don't need it. It doesn't work for shit anyway. There's pass through that goes directly through. So when you go to winterize, you climb in here, put a board to hold it. You can reach in there and reach your stuff from right there. Okay.
Got it.
There's 3 screws or 2 screws in that bottom board that'll drop that whole panel. Okay.
Got it.
This is a push button light here. Any questions?
No.
I'm sorry it took so long. Let
Yeah,
me
this
close.
is the.
Yeah, grab those. I'll show you those real quick. All right. All right. When you pull that, when we're done, when I'm done closing it, where's your keys? I'm gonna let you pull around up front so you can go in and finish your stuff, okay?
Okay.
And then I'll beat you up there, but
Oh,
that
let
way
me.
you don't have to come back out here.
Okay. Are we done over here?
Pretty
Because I
much.
want to scan the code.
Go,
So
go
yeah.
ahead. I'm gonna go